I begin my morning where Rome quietly begins its own at a forno. Right across the Trevi Fountain, this old bakery has been serving Romans for generations. And then just a few steps away, Rome reminds you who she is. The Trevi Fountain rises suddenly, overwhelming, theatrical, impossible to ignore. Built in the 18th century, it is fed by the aqueduct that dates back to ancient Rome, Aqua Virgo, still flowing after more than 2,000 years. At the center stands Oceanus, often mistaken for Neptune, riding a shell-shaped chariot. Around him, wild and calm horses pull in opposite directions, power and restraint, order and chaos. And Rome has always dealt with both. Coins arc through the air, landing with soft splashes, millions every year. Wishes, rituals, habits. Today these coins fund charities, turning superstition into something quietly humane. Rome absorbs even fantasy, makes it part of its long memory. Across from all these grandeur stands a church many people walk past without noticing. Saints Vincent and Anastasius. Its ornate Baroque façade hides something unusual, the preserved hearts of 25 popes, kept here in urns. Only in Rome could devotion become so literal. The sacred, the strange, and the everyday coexist here, often without explanation. As I walk away from the Trevi, the Rome of postcards slowly fades. This is working Rome. Vendors, shopkeepers, migrant labor. The Bangladeshi community is especially visible here, selling souvenirs, running small stores, filling service jobs that keep the city moving. Many arrived from the 1990s onward, building networks of support, navigating precarity, often unseen. Rome has always been a city of arrivals. These lives too are part of its story. Sadly, poverty is visible even here. Rome has always been unequal. In ancient times, most people lived close to subsistence, landless, dependent, vulnerable. Slavery was everywhere. Public services were limited. Survival was uncertain. But today the language has changed. The struggle remains, of course. Many residents live close to the poverty line. Wealth is concentrated and homelessness persists. The ruins we admire were built by laborers whose names we will never know. The city's beauty has always rested on invisible lives. And the entire communities, the migrants and the Roma, for example, remain marginalized. But then Rome is so enchanting. And the morning softens the city. Cafes serve cornetti. Espresso is taken quickly, standing at the counter. Pizza Bianca appears early for those who prefer savory over sweet. And around Barberini, wide avenues open into quieter streets. Bernini's fountains murmur rather than roar. This is the city before the crowds arrive, before performance overtakes rhythm. Rome feels almost intimate at this hour. Via del Tritone brings me back into movement. This is modern Rome: shopping, consumption, constant motion, department stores, fashion chains, people flowing between Trevi, Barberini, and the Spanish Steps. Old Rome doesn't vanish here. It adjusts, it watches, it survives inside the newer, but never fully surrendering its presence. The city has learned how to live with change without losing its original character. Rome also gives freely. More than 2,000 public drinking fountains, Nasoni, dot the city. Cold, clean water flows continuously from ancient aqueducts. In a city so defined by monuments and tickets, this quiet generosity feels rather nice. In fact, perhaps deeply Roman, many say. I love early morning walks, and every morning was so beautiful. Orange trees lining quiet streets, Vespas humming over cobblestones. The city breathes before the crowds claim it. Bakeries lifting their shutters, locals sipping coffee. A few tourists chase the version of a Dolce Vita. Vintage Fiats, Vespas, carefully framed nostalgia. But the real beauty isn't cinematic or what is imagined. It's this: a city layered with time, burdened by history, still moving forward slowly, imperfectly, beautifully. And for a moment, walking through it, you feel absorbed into that endurance. And this is what is so magical about Rome. Every place, every bit, and every walk is an experience, a unique, distinct experience, which can stay with you for a very, very long time.